Alright, folks, I got my balloons. Everything I want to say. I put my YouTube channel on it just in case somebody finds it. They can tell me where they found it. And it's got my favorite verses about Jesus healing and a thank you note to Jesus, which is between me and him. I'm not going to read it. I had to come into my backyard. I'm actually in my neighbor's yard because that gigantic tree would definitely hinder. And then there's one. But 1 year since my last chemotherapy, and we're off. Thank you, Jesus, for my many blessings. Thank you for saving my life. Thank you for sparing my life. You are the ultimate healer, Lord. In your most precious name I pray. Amen. And it is going to blow straight toward that tree. There they go. Hey everybody. If I don't seem too chipper and sound stopped up, it's because I've been crying. I've had a rough morning. This is going to be attached to my balloon drop or balloon release. I completely screwed it up because I thought I was recording as they were going so high in the sky you couldn't even see them. But I wasn't. But that was between me and Jesus anyway. But you do see me letting them go. When I came back in, there was a mourning dove feather, which I did not see. Where's it at? It's now like almost 3 in the afternoon. I'll tell you where I've been. But this morning, that Google says it's mourning dove or either a hummingbird. I don't know. It's little. You can see it's just a little baby feather. And it came out like, looks like it came out at the root. But I'm keeping it. It's pretty. I like the way it has the gray and then has the tips that are, it's a beautiful feather. And they say when you see a feather that a close family member is watching you, watching after you. I walked up and down those steps a dozen times. And I went to the backyard to do the balloon release. And I'm talking about, I wrote on both sides of both of those balloons. I wrote, Jesus, thank you. Thank you, love you. Thank you for saving my life. Thank you for giving me another chance at life, because I wasn't going to live long if I hadn't have found out. There was no room. Hearts and crosses and just I love yous. And my favorite Bible verses about Jesus being a healer, one of my favorite verses is in Matthew. And I should know it, but I know the verse. It's, come to me, all you who are weary and need of rest. No. Come to me, all you are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. That's it. That's been like, for years. Years and years. Been when I'm sad and everything. But anyway, what I'm sad about, I got my blood results. My thyroid was fine, so I can continue my normal dosage. My A1C, which is your blood sugar, was completely normal. Every time I go, my magnesium is too low. Well, it was well within the normal range. There was not one thing they tested that was abnormal, except for my CA125 numbers. They were 36.2, where 35 is normal. Mine jumped up to 44. And they're waiting on this test that they sent the person out to my house that Saturday last week. They still don't have the test. Yeah, it's Friday now, so it would be tomorrow, a week ago. And it's more accurate than that blood test. And I mean, I had to go out on the portal and read that. I didn't even have anybody. The sun is, clouds are passing by the sun. You can see over there. And you can see I'm now in my recliner. I put this on the back because it's soft. But yeah, there's some stuff up there. But anyway, I went to Walmart because I got some drinks that tasted like and smelled like they had mold in the cap and around the rim. And I was like, oh, I'm not drinking that. So I got all of them and took them back. I was going to exchange them for a couple more. But then I found a clearance aisle. And 3.5 hours later, I was still in Walmart. I was just roaming around aimlessly with like just drinks in my buggy. I don't even know where I went in the store. It was just my mind was just in so many different places. And I did end up getting some good clearance deals, because when you look in Walmart, you will find, but you have to look. But I went up the actual clearance aisle and found those wood signs that are expensive, like normally $18 to $20 a piece, marked down to $4. And I'm like, yes, I'm crafting that. That'll sell. Signs sell. So anyway, I was proud I got those. And now I'm about to order some food, and I'm going to take my medicine as soon as this is over. I'm not due until 3, and it's 2:52. But I didn't sleep last night. I was so excited about today being my anniversary. And then I felt stupid because I looked back and it was actually yesterday. Today was my my stepdad's birthday. Yesterday was my wedding anniversary. My wedding anniversary is the day that I rang the bell. Whether it was yesterday, today, or a week from now, the sentiment is still the same. I'm still the same grateful as I was yesterday. Actually, yesterday is when I was sharpening those things up. And I put my YouTube name on it and said that if you find them, look up my YouTube name and comment on something and say, hey, I found your balloon in my yard deflated, and I saw that it had this on there. Just let me know where you're at. They may be 50 miles from here. That thing might have just floated. It's a nice windy day, and I'm talking about they didn't go toward the wind. The wind was blowing like toward me. They went straight up and then split, and one went that way and one went that way. So for a while they kind of twirled up together and then they separated. So maybe Jesus got his balloon. So please, I just ask for your prayers for my mental, because this has pushed me back till May. That's how high it was in May. So now May, June, July, and August, I've went back to May. I was so close. And I was like, my thought in my head was, okay, what if I have cancer again? Why would Jesus do that to me? Let me have a miracle. Have 1 year. And then give me another cancer. I don't think he would do that to me. But he knows my date and time. And I have not really accomplished much in the past year. Just being tired. I started crafting. I moved here in October. And, all that stuff. And, yeah. So I've just rambled for 10 minutes. I've got to order food. I'm not even going to cook anything. My ankles are so swollen. And they never swell. And the hair on my legs is so weird. I ain't going to show you. But if I look at it, it looks like white, like light blonde fur. It's not stubbly. It feels like petting a skinned cat. I don't know. It's like touching the hair on my head, that it's so soft. And my arms are the same way. And everything else is too. And I barely have any growth under my arms. We can keep, everything that's covered. We can keep that hair gone. We don't need that. All I need is this and these. And I'd be good for the rest of my life if I didn't have any on my legs, my arms, my ladies, my bits, and my pits. My bits and my pits. Gotta laugh to keep from crying. I had to stop crying to be able to make this video. You can tell I've been crying. My eyes are just glassed over. They're so, number one, so tired. So, anyway, I'm going to work this in there some way at the end. But I'm going to put a warning at the beginning so you won't be mad at me. So, anyway, like I always say, I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. To get my name out there in the YouTube algorithm, please subscribe. 22% of people that have watched my channel regularly are not subscribed. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't necessarily make my hair just make me anything. It's just, I got referred to my own video. Last night I was watching TV and 3 of my shorts came up at 3 different times. Like, one came up and then I watched a movie and went back to YouTube, and then another short came up, like, as I was scrolling over on my, remote on the TV. I was like, there's my video. So it's getting out there. It's getting out there. So y'all keep liking, pound the hell out of it. Just the like button, and then the subscribe button, and then if you want to be notified when I go live, when I do my cooking show, or whenever I have drama like this, you can hit the bell and click to be notified of all of my videos. I would really love it. And that's why I appreciate you guys. You guys are going to help me out so that I can afford the increase in my rent every month that they're going to get. They're slamming me. They're really, really slamming me. But I'll just have to, I don't know where I'm going to cut back, but it'll be somewhere else. I was blessed that instead of going up like $80 a month, I didn't get to tell y'all, I shamed them for doing that. I called them slumlords. And they did a review, and now it's $40 a month instead of $80. So that was a blessing. I cried to give them extra $40, but $80 is ridiculous. Especially when they've done nothing to improve the home. There's been nothing done. They don't mulch. They don't do anything. So I've got to go out there and kill some wasps and pray one doesn't get me. So that's after I order some food, because right now it's really not even on my radar. I could probably just drink a glass of milk and go to sleep, but I haven't ate anything since late last night. So it's probably about time for me to put something on my stomach. Maybe it'll make me in a better mood. And I'm probably going to fall asleep in this chair, which will put me in a better mood. So anyway, like I said, I love you guys. I appreciate every one of you, and all the way from Alabama to wherever you're at. Have a good one. Bye.
Got another side of me, I like to get it poppin'. Bitches in my business, got me out here choosing violence.